Thanks for tuning in to this yet latest weather briefing update, March 13th. This is Alex Tardy, meteorologist with National Weather Service. We're turning towards looking at a colder, much colder storm moving into Southern California between March 16th and 18th, and then potentially another storm later in the month. All right, first let's take a look at what happened. Significant rainfall on Thursday. It was heaviest across the deserts, widespread 1 to 2 inches, with locally even 3 inches reported. This is new rainfall primarily on Thursday. You can see coastal San Diego had the least around downtown San Diego as expected, but areas just to the north, widespread 1 to 2 inches of rain. That spilled all the way up across Orange County and all of the Inland Empire. You don't see that shadow area as expected across that area, and even the high desert, many places reporting over an inch. Mountain areas up to 2 inches. The other big news was lightning. There were a total of 550 cloud-to-cloud or cloud-to-ground flashes. They're both shown here on this map in different colors. You can see largely across the Anza Borrego Desert into the Coachella Valley, all the way up into Yucca Valley, and some of the lightning strikes even spilled into the Inland Empire. Significant lightning outbreak, something you more likely see in the summertime. The outlook, we're looking at potential for significant impact next week. Looks like primarily Tuesday, Wednesday. That'll be because of heavy rain for urban impacts and potential flooding, and then also for snow, and not just snow, but low snow levels. So keep that in mind if you have travel plans next week. What's it look like over the next 6 days? This is an outlook over the next 6 days, and primarily precipitation will be focused over two areas, the Sierra Nevada and Southwest California again. You can look at the right-hand side, and total rainfall is expected to be largely 1 to 2 inches, with locally higher of 3 to 4 in our favored mountain slopes. Not as much rain in the desert areas. They've had enough, but still some of that spilling over. This will bring precipitation likely to the San Diego area to above average, or even at our normal total, which is 10.3 for the average water year. Here is a look zoomed up closer, and this is focused on the Tuesday, Wednesday storm of next week. You can see precipitation is going to be heavy. First, a cold front comes through Monday night and early Tuesday. Then a secondary storm comes in on Wednesday. That secondary storm is going to have the lowest snow levels and impact to such as Interstate 15 and the bigger snowfall amounts. We could be talking about feet of snow in the mountains, and we could also be talking about several inches of snow to unusually low levels such as 3,000 feet. Remember, Marches do have significant storms, including snow. If you look back 2012-13, we had some big storms in late March that were cold. Where is the storm coming from, and why is it cold? It's coming directly from the north. It's going to break off in similar fashion to really storms all this winter, coming down directly from the north over an upper level ridge of high pressure that's not supposed to be there all the time, but it has been this winter. That's going to break off, not cut off, but break off that storm, and it'll swing through first with the cold front Monday night and Tuesday, and then the main cold core and storm system comes in on Wednesday of next week. It does look like another storm is on its heels, and that storm could swing a little bit further offshore, maybe a little closer to what we saw earlier this week, so potentially gathering a little deeper moisture, but nonetheless, the arrow points to Southern California, with the jet stream taking that storm, a branch of the polar jet stream taking that storm into Southern California for next weekend between the 20th and 22nd. Here are the details. Take some time to look at this. I want to emphasize low snow levels and significant snow for Tuesday, Wednesday. Also want to emphasize the potential for some heavy rainfall, even some thunderstorms, but heavy rainfall with the cold front early Tuesday and then again on Wednesday. We should be talking about a couple feet of snow in the high terrain above 6,000 feet in our mountain towns, and also several inches of snow all the way down to 3,500 feet. The next storm is not quite as cold for the following weekend, but it does bring snow levels down cold enough to have significant impacts, and certainly cold enough for our mountain communities in San Diego, Palomar Mountain, all the way up to Idlewild, Big Bear, and Wrightwood. So it also will bring significant wetting rain to our coastal valley areas. That would be storm number 2 between the 20th and 22nd of March. Here is the quick summary slide. We actually have pretty good confidence with this cold storm coming up. We've been watching it for a while. It's not an atmospheric river like we saw earlier this week, but Tuesday, Wednesday, cold front, remember, comes in. That's going to crash our snow levels to about 3,500 feet. Wednesday, they could be even lower. The rainfall rates, heaviest Monday night and Tuesday morning, and then again on Wednesday for coastal cities and valleys, enough to cause some at least urban flooding, if not some localized flash flooding, like we saw on Thursday. How about next Thursday? Showers will linger from that storm, and then it'll pull out. The next storm is right on its heels. Total rainfall, everyone should see 1 to 2 inches next Tuesday, Wednesday, with locally 3 to 4 at least in the mountains, and then some spillover of significant rain in the deserts. The snowfall will be the big news, I think, with 1 to 2 feet potential above 5,000 feet. The next storm, again, is March 20th through 22nd, comes directly from the north. Yet it's not quite as cold, but it does bring some low snow levels. So the theme of all this is periods of heavy rain and low snow levels with significant accumulation causing travel impacts. That's the theme for next week. Stay tuned for updates at weather.gov San Diego, and any watches, warnings, or advisories will be posted on there. We'll also post rapid updates on Twitter, and this video, of course, is on YouTube. Stay safe, everyone, during this return to active weather pattern in Southern California.